Hello, everyone. Welcome to this second episode of the series on Swing Sniper EA. Thanks for watching and thanks for being there. Counting on you to like our video, to subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification button. In this video, I'm going to talk really about the EA inputs, how to configure them. I'm going to talk a little bit where to find the information about these inputs and how to download your sets. So let's start. First thing you want to know is that you can find a lot of information on this website. First of all, you have the guide. In the guide, you have the details about the strategy, how it works, and you have the details about the input parameters. So each parameter that you're going to find in the EA is described here and have a definition, how it works, and so on. I'm going to leave this page as a backup for you. Whenever you have any question, you can just get back here, search for the input, and find the definition of it. Meanwhile, I'm going to jump to the charts. I'm going to open the EA, and I'm going to go through the inputs one by one, explaining the details and how do they impact the EA. So let's jump to the charts. I have my EA that is open, and I have the inputs parameter that is open. First of all, you have the magic number, which is simply the magic number. Make sure whenever you're launching multiple EAs on your charts, each one of them should have a magic number, so each EA can really manage its own trade. Don't mix magic number, please. Trade comment is mostly for whenever you put a strategy or the name of the strategy or whatever comments, it's being basically attached to the trade whenever you take a trade, and also in the logs. If you want to follow what's happening in the logs and the decision that you're taking, you can filter on the trade comment. You have the panel, you can show it or just hide it. You can basically use different scales for the panel, depend on your screen size. And finally, you have the logs. Logs, basically, people don't like a lot of logs to be thrown inside the expert journal. So you can choose your level of logs. However, pay attention whenever you see that there's something that is going wrong. Don't hesitate to go really to info logs. It's the most verbose logs level, and you can send us those logs to help you out or to support you. Let's jump to the entries, swings and entries. Basically, this EA will have two things. We'll have a swing time frame and an entry time frame. So we're going to start with this one. Entry time frame is the current time frame or whatever time frame you are using on your charts. You can, of course, run the EA on whatever time frame and just choose the entry time frame from here. It will gonna do the work. However, I recommend really to have the charts running on the entry time frame. This will help you better visualize and check the different stats the EA is doing. You can really allow or disallow buys and sells. You can define maximum number of trades that are taken simultaneously. You can define the swing time frame. And finally, for the swings, just for a visual representation on the charts, you have the color of the swing, and once it is unvalidated, the color of it, just to give you an indication of all the swings that are drawn and if they are still valid or not. In the kill zone, basically, it's the time the EA is allowed to trade. So basically, we always work on kill zone. It's not an open-ended. Well, if you wanted to trade all the day, you can just configure it from 00 to 23:59. But the idea is really to work on time, and liquidity sweep usually works the best during the London session, at the end of the London session, or at the start of the New York session. So the idea is really to trade in between those two sessions and not to trade, let's say, for example, during Japanese hours or Tokyo sessions. So that's the idea of the kill zone. Really have a time precise to enter trades. You can basically, for those who don't like to keep trades overnight, have a option to close those positions at the end of the day. You can just enable this option and precise at which hour. Now, the context engine. Context engine logic is very complex. It's difficult to explain in the video. But what you want to know is this context engine will scan 3 different time frames. It can scan the time frames and PDA arrays on the 1 week, for example, in my configuration here, 1 day and 4 hours, based on those results, it's really statistical calculation that is being done. Where are we? Should we take the trade? Are we near a support? Are we near a resistance? Are we in a fair value gap, etc., etc.? It's going to give us really a probability between 50 and 100. And usually when you start a swing, and in order to have the trade, let's say at the beginning of the swing, the better is to enter when the score is low. So let's say 55 to 65. More details, I'm gonna publish more details about this context engine, how it works in future videos, and to help you also understand how this probability thresholds work. And finally, the stop loss, take profit, and break even are simple. The stop loss is really a swing stop loss. It's not something you can configure. It's based on the swing. You can configure your take profit in multiple of R. You can configure your break even also in multiple of R, and the buffer that you can choose. As for the risk, you have different options as all of our EAs in fixed volume, percentage from balance, or risk and money. This will help you really to scale out and really to help you in case you want to be more conservative when you start and so on, to choose the right risk for your account. And finally, you have the obfuscator, which can help you just randomize your entries and exit based on offset endpoints and minimum and maximum delays in seconds. Now we have talked about the inputs. The idea is from where I can get the sets. You can just get your setup files from the website. All what you need to know is to put your name, your address, click the agree on agreement, send, and just get the set files. It's going to take you 5 seconds. You'll have the 4 set files that we are using on our accounts. Don't hesitate to test them really on the back tester. Make sure that they correspond to what you are looking for as risk, as strategies, and so on. If you have questions, we're more than happy to help as usual. Just get in touch. Well, this is the end of our video. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks a lot for staying at the end. I'm counting on you to like the video and to subscribe to our channel. And until next video, we're going to talk more about the performance, the strategy. Stay tuned.